Well, this place looks familiar, but for once, it's not gonna cost Jeff anything today. Got the 220 back over here from the job right down the road. Got finished up this week and brought this over here. So the person that has bought this corner lot right here is about ready to start building a house. And unfortunately, these 4 oak trees right here are in the way of the layout, which kind of sucks because I worked really hard to save them when I originally cleared this for Jeff, and it is a pretty lot right here. But you know what? If they're in the way, they're in the way. So I guess they got to come down. Zach's going to come over here a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and start with that one back there in the back. I'm going to cut the logs out of them and stack them up over there. The customer wants those, and we're going to chip all the branches, and I'm going to haul the stumps off. So should go relatively quickly here. It's just 4 trees, and he's bringing his big wood chipper to chip all that up. I'm gonna take it back to the farm and dump that out. But while I was noticing this right here, I wanted to point it out. The difference between adding compost, fertilizer, and lime. Nothing was added right here, which, you know, his property ends way down here, so he actually seeded all this and paid for it versus these people. But you know, this was going to get tore up when they did a house, so he didn't put the money in it. But that's what the fertilizers and lime and compost mixed in will take. Dirt that really won't grow anything and turn it into that. And then you can kind of see where we stopped right here, but he went ahead and seeded it with a little extra seed just to kind of see what it would do. Pond's full, got plenty of water flowing out. It's muddy because of obviously the house build, and they're doing a big site development over there. Got a lot of runoff, so pond's a little muddy, but it'll clear up. Let's go over there and take that tree down and get it cut up. Let's take down the oak tree. I'm gonna drop this one back to there, go ahead and cut the logs out of it, and then spin the top around. That way he can back up right there with the wood chipper, and we just feed everything into it with the excavator is the plan. These other trees have really shallow roots, so a couple scoops beside it, it should fall right over. Really getting into that many roots, which is kind of surprising. Let's see, I wanted to fall more that away. That way I'm kind of, whatever mess I make is kind of concentrated to one area, versus branches being everywhere. This tree's gonna fall right over, I think. Oh, there's some roots. All right, timber in 3, 2, and 1. Timber, and it's raining. Raining from the branches or the leaves. I was going to push another one over, but I think I'm going to go ahead and clean this one up first. That way I'm not making such a mess. Just go ahead and cut that log off and get those branches out of the way. Everything's cut up. Clean this stump up here now, get all the dirt off of it. Like I said, I'm just going to throw this on my trailer and haul it off, these 4 stumps. Probably take 2 loads, but that's fine. Push it off at the house into the burn pile. So there wasn't enough brush here to burn. I mean, there was some brush here to burn, but it would have never been enough to burn the 4 stumps, so we're just gonna chip it and haul it off. So I just keep picking this up and dropping it. It will get the majority of the dirt off, hopefully. Because all I have is the track loader at the house to take this off the trailer with. So I don't need any more dirt on there than what's possible. Do it for now. I'm going to fill this hole back in, move this wood out of the way, get the branches lined up, and go ahead and get ready to take down the next tree right there. Grab a couple of these roots, and it looks like the majority of everything stayed on the root ball, so that's good. Not a huge amount of roots to have to clean up. Tree number 2. We got the first tree cut up and cleaned up. Got all the branches piled up in the facing the right direction to run through the chipper, and we'll go ahead and take this one down. Truth be told, it should have acted as 2 trees since it's got a fork in it. Same with the other one, it's got 3 forks in it. So a lot of times when you look at trees, you got to be like, that's more than 1 tree there when you have to figure on cleaning it up, because you literally have 3 trees in one. Same with this one right here, that's a double. Yeah, it's 1 tree, but pretty much 2 trees growing out of 1, so you end up with almost twice as much debris out of 1 tree. Alright, and just like white oaks, it's best just to go ahead and cut them up right where they land. Number 3, Zach is here. Got the chainsaw fired up. We're going to take this down and probably go ahead and chip some branches up. Is it raining? All the power. Raining. Alright, we got these 3 trees cut up. Let's go ahead and run them into the chipper and get rid of some of this stuff. We got 1 more tree to take down after this. was about a 10 or 12 inch white oak. Let's dump some wood chips out. Little electric dump takes it a little bit, but he said it should be right at about 9,900 pounds of chips. Nice and dry. You can see it right there where we put that big log through there is pretty much all wood and no leaves. It's a lot of wood chips. A lot. Gonna be more when we chip the other tree. Yeah, they said bring me a load of chips. You dump it out in the driveway. They're like, holy crap. You either get none or at all. That's a lot of wood chips. How many yards do you figure that is? 18 yards? Hell, that's a quad load.
It's like 500 pounds a yard.
Oh, okay. That's it. And we're back. We got that red oak right there to take down and the rest of that to chip up. I'm gonna grab one of these logs and just kind of sweep over everything, and we'll put that in the back of his dump truck, haul it over there. And I'll load up the stumps and we'll haul those off as well.
And that's all it takes. Timber! Alright, saw time.
Alright, now we're chipping. Got that big red oak down. And now we're feeding all the branches into the chipper. That's a big piece of wood. Alright, we're going to finish getting this cleaned up and load some stumps on the trailer. Well, let's clean up some leaves here. Some little branches. We'll just throw this in his dump truck when he comes back. Just dump it out. That's the only thing bad about these big oak trees. You get a lot of little branches and leaves. I'll scrape up what I can. I'm not too worried about the little leaves. There's already some here. Get stripped off when they do the house anyways. Let's get the big part of it. All the trees are down. He went to go dump the second load of chips. I got that left and one stump I'll put in his dump truck. And I just loaded the 3 stumps on the trailer. And I think I got a pretty good load there according to the tires. I'll take those to the house, push them off. I'm gonna throw a strap over each one, hold it in place. We ain't hanging off too far yet, we'll be good. We'll roll with it. Roll with it. Might need to slide that one over just a touch. It'll probably be fine. And that's a wrap. right here at lunchtime. Got everything finished up, everything hauled off. Big thanks to Zach coming over here helping me with the chipper. That sped things up. And stacked all the logs up back there for the customer. He wanted them back there, so all 4 trees are down, stumps hauled off, and all the brush chipped, and the rest of the stuff hauled off, and just kind of tracked over everything. So this is now a nice open house lot to build a house now, overlooking the pond.